loads of private parties, loads of weddings. And that's all feeding people with paella. That's a lot of paella, actually. That's a lot of paella. So that's how the company started. That's how we got off the ground. Today, if I was standing in a business meeting or talking to people, I pitch Paella Fella as its premium quality catering service based on high quality tapas and paella. Hassle-free catering, everything made from scratch. Hassle-free in the sense that you choose a menu, we agree some times and terms of whatever your party or event, whatever it is, and then on the day we're going to rock up, we're going to set up our pop-up kitchen, we're going to cook paella from scratch and tapas from scratch, and we're going to serve it up, and we're going to pass around amongst all your guests with it, and they're going to eat it, and we're going to create happy times for everybody. We put a big smile on everyone's face with that food. And when that's done, we're going to clear it all down, take all the rubbish away and disappear off into the night, and leave you, Mr. and Mrs. Host, party host, basking in the glory of a great party, basically. And we do that week in, week out. And in the summer months, we are flat out. We are absolutely rammed from May till literally about a week ago, middle of October. Now we're going to go into a little quiet spell, and then it'll pick up again before Christmas, and then in January it'll die a death, and I'm going to go on holiday for a couple of weeks. Somewhere sunny, hopefully.
Can I come?
If you work hard, yeah. So, that's what we do. Premium quality, hassle-free catering. We do all the hard work so you don't have to. Now, the reason I talked about my schooling, my school days, was because I was a commerce, pupil of commerce, what do you call it now?
It's like a vocational BTEC course now.
Okay. And economics, and Paul Hook was my tutor. And I found an old box of economics papers, and I can't believe how hard I worked. Actually, I was quite shocked about the amount of work I did. And that gave me a really good sort of basic understanding about business and getting off the ground. Yeah. But everything that I've done, working in the sixth form, yeah, working in the sixth form and putting on parties, that's what I do today in Paella Fella. Slightly different, but I do exactly that. We buy stuff in, we sell it on. Yeah. Everything I do today comes from the campsite. We operate out of a pop-up kitchen. We're a hybrid of street food, basically. We go out of our way to set up a kitchen in whatever situation it may be, whether it's on the playground, whether it's up the end of the school field, it could be anywhere, right? And we work our magic, basically, that's what we do. And all that comes from all my 30 odd years of traipsing around the world, selling things, talking, wheeling, dealing, all those good stuff. Right? I have some sort of professional things that I believe in, right? And I'm going to tell them to you now, right? And these are worth listening and noting. In business, integrity is paramount. Truth and honesty and decency. If you work with truth, honesty and decency, that comes across. There's no space for bullshit in business, right? I went on a sales course many years ago, and it was a tough course. It was a 3-day residential course where we had to go into a role-playing situation. There was about 15, 20 of us sales guys working for this company. It was a General Electric company, so it's one of the biggest companies in the world. And they basically put us, they put teams of 6 into a room where it would be one team buying, one team selling, and they videoed them, and the rest of us were in another room watching them live on TV while they went to put through their paces. And everybody, at the beginning, went through it, would come up with some piece of old nonsense bullshit, right, in the way they did their dealings. And everyone got a bullshit award, literally a certificate of a bull having a poo with a little line through it, basically. And we all got them. Some people got more than one. I got one. I've lost that certificate now. I'm really gutted. I should have it up on my wall. No bullshit. It knocked the stuffing out of us. It changed the way we looked at how we did business, how we talked to people, how we were with people. So we were dead straight, dead honest, absolutely upfront with them. And do you know what? When people are receiving that from you, they see it, they know it. You can come up with any little story and I'll be talking to you and I'll be going, that's a piece of bullshit. Don't believe you. And that kills your credibility. Kills your credibility. And you don't want that. So integrity is paramount in everything we do. Yeah? Paella Fella today, we are 5 staff, permanent staff. In the summer we employ somewhere between 60, 70, 80 casual staff. We have some of the pupils from the school coming along to work for us. Go out there, put them through their paces, teach them new skills, customer service skills, how to cook. There's quite a few people that have been through this school, how to cook a mean paella. It's all based on traditional recipes, basically. And I've even taken part in a paella competition in Spain. Twice I've taken part. Can't see it on this map. But their place, Valencia, in Spain, is they claim, the Valencians claim, they invented paella. And their paella recipe, they guard it jealously. Right? It is chicken, rabbit, 3 different types of beef, and snails with a stock made of rosemary. Doesn't sound very nice, does it? Don't worry about the snails, don't have to have the snails. But the paella competition, I found out as we were setting the company up, and I thought, that sounds like a bit of fun. I want a bit of that action. I want to have a go. I want to have a go. And we went and we did like a pilgrimage before I set the company up to learn all about paella, having been cooking it for some years, yeah? So that was in 2010. We went out there, we went to this town in Valencia called Sueca. It's about the same size as East Grinstead. 28, 30,000 people, isn't it, around here? Something like that. Same sort of size. And they have, each year, as part of their harvest festival, in the middle of September, they have this paella competition. It's the culmination of their harvest festival. And they invite chefs from all around the world to come and take part. And they've got to cook a paella, a Valencian paella from scratch. The difference is, you're not using a gas burner. You're cooking it on a fire, open fire, made of orange wood, yeah? And everyone's got the same equipment, same ingredients, and you've got to cook the best paella, right? And you've got 2 hours in which to cook it in, yeah? And it's amazing how so many different chefs, all the paellas that look different, they all taste different. Some are absolutely disgusting, some are absolutely beautiful. And they are amazing. They're amazing. They guard the recipe jealously. I had a lady come up to me one year and she said, what's the most popular paella you do? And I said, oh, chicken with chorizo. Now that's an absolute no-no in Spain. You can put anything in a paella, but not chorizo. And this lady came up to me and she literally poked me in the chest like this and she said, she was a bit pickled, she'd have a few to drink because this was a paella competition. She said, you disrespect the paella. And I went, no, I don't, that's just what we like. Us Brits, we like strong flavours. So the Valencian paella, great fun, hard work. You're cooking this paella, prepping it from scratch. You've got to build a fire on the ground. You've got a little trivet. You've got to get the fire going, and you've got to do it all within 2 hours. You have to wear all your uniform. It's about 25, 30 degrees heat, and you're cooking over a hot fire. It's absolutely running off you, and you're up against everyone else. You're all in a line. And after 2 hours, you've got to take your paella off, and you go to a great big hall where it's judged in a ceremony that's like Oscars for paella. This competition's been going now 58 years, so very serious stuff out there. I'm honoured to have taken part, because not everyone can do that. You have to be invited to take part, basically. So I'd like to go back and do it again, because I haven't won yet. One day I'd like to have a prize that says I cook a pretty mean paella. We do cook a pretty mean paella. The Valencian one would be good. That'd be quite nice. Now the reason I mention that is because my business, and I'm going to talk about the business again, I've split my business into 2 halves, okay? One half is private parties, and the other half is business to business. Do you know the difference? Consumer, business to consumer, me selling to you, the consumers. Do they know that?
Might be a bit rusty on that.
Okay, never mind. So private parties, which are made up of landmark birthdays, so 18th, 21st, 30th, 40th, 50th, 60th. We've done a 100th birthday. We also do weddings, christenings. We've done funerals. Yeah, that's all the private side. That's the consumer side. Yeah. On the business side, we sell Paella services, catering services into big corporate companies, where we rock up and we sell to companies that are having company-wide meetings or conferences, yeah, that sort of thing. But we also do a thing called a team building exercise with Paella, and we put people through their paces. Basically, companies like to put team building on exercise. Are you familiar with the concept of team building? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. So companies like to put staff through a team building exercise. One, because it's a day out of the office. It's a little bit of jolly, it's a little bit of fun. The other is it combines principles of business working together to an end objective better, and with a bit of fun. And we do it around Paella. And we go out to companies and they literally come along and think, oh, they've heard on the grapevine, they go, team building day, that's great, yay, exciting. And then they hear, oh, it's a catering thing, we're going to be cooking Paella. Everyone goes, yeah, I can cook a Paella. And I stand up in front of them and I give a presentation and I basically say, right, okay, Paella Fella, we're an event caterer, we work out of a pop-up kitchen, and what we do is we create food from scratch. We set up a kitchen from scratch, and we come together and we cook it, and they're like, and that's what you've got to do today. And they all go, ooh, it sounds a bit more tricky, because it is.